SEI token has been absolutely crushing it recently and is up nearly 60% in the last 7 days and nearly 25% in the last day alone. So if you guys don't know what SEI actually does, or it is, SEI is an open source layer 1 blockchain specifically designed for trading and optimizing every layer of the stack to offer infrastructure for trading apps of all types. So the reason that SEI has been absolutely just pumping recently, if you guys weren't aware, SEI is the native token of the SEI network and blockchain and has seen immense volatility recently. So it was launched back in August, and the SEI network quickly reached nearly $400 million in market cap on the back of support from some major crypto venture funds like Jump Crypto and Multicoin. And recently, SEI has made some headlines because SEI is the fastest blockchain in terms of TPS, or transaction per second, and it lets developers deploy audited smart contracts from EVM chains, introducing a parallelized transaction processing. So I know you guys don't understand any of that shit, like neither do I. So what we're going to focus on is the price and where price is going. So SEI is currently sitting at just around 75.5 USD cents and has seen some massive growth in the last couple of days. So since just before Christmas, 18th of December, SEI was sitting at 23 cents, and in a time span, it's gone up nearly around about 250% in a couple of days, just under a month or so. Now, the thing I want to look at on this one day is this initial trend line that we're starting to see form, and this trend line would see us retract from where we are at around about 76 cents towards the downside of just under 62 to 60 cents, and that would see a decrease of around about I think over 15%, 15 to 17%. And I know you guys think that is a lot, and it's a decent amount, but for the fact that this coin is up nearly 250% in around about 2 weeks is just insane. And I think a greater pullback is really on the cards in terms of the big picture and the 1 day chart. Now, going into that, having a look at the 15-minute, we can see slightly a different story. If we reset this price scale, we can see that SEI has hit that local high of just under 80 cents and now has starting to consolidate a little bit. We hit support at around about 70 cents. So where do we go from here? Well, I think SEI at first is going to test that 80 cents mark again. Now, whether it can beat it and actually push towards what our next target would be is another story. But if we have a look at this move that it did before we hit this point, we can see it wicked up at 60 cents nearly 3 times before it actually eventually broke out. So if we see that again, I think that's likely what's going to happen, just because people are setting sell orders at these whole numbers of 60, 70, 80 cents. So if we can fill these sell orders and then regress back down, I think that's what's likely for SEI at the moment, because momentum is really, really strong. I really would advise against shorting this, even though it looks like a really, really good short because it's up 250%. Sometimes you just have to respect the momentum, and right now momentum looks really good, especially because Bitcoin is starting to pump a little bit as well, and that money is from Bitcoin is eventually going to flow into altcoins, and SEI is definitely going to be one of those. If we were to see that rejection, it would look something like this. We just push up to 80 cents from where we are and then consolidate a little bit like we've seen from this move right here. Copy and paste, basically ranging between 70 to 77 cents. And then I think eventually SEI will break out of this 80 cents mark. I know there's a lot of lines going on. I'm sorry, guys. But testing 80 cents is going to be an important level. So if you guys want to hop into SEI, I would wait for us to test support, and that support is going to be on this trend line towards that low 70 point. 70 cents is going to be huge support, and then even below that 60 cents is going to be even bigger. So if you guys want to hop into SEI, I would recommend just seeing what it does with this 80 cents level. And if it breaks down to the downside towards 70 cents, I would look at setting some low leverage orders, or just a couple percentage of what you're willing to put into this, just because the fact that it's gone so high recently, there is going to be a massive correction in the near future. But that has been a quick video on SEI. If you guys want to check out any other cryptos, let me know down below. But I'll see you guys in the next one.